only boost cricket around the world.
I understand somewhere and fun. But from the credibility of it, but cricket is the second watched sport in the world. I think it's important that it gets global status, and this is going to elevate the situation there.
After a discussion, there is a change of field. Third comes up into the circle, mid on back onto the fence. It's great. That was happening. Certainly growth of the game and eyeballs on the game, funding coming in. I'm interested to know how the players feel in terms of the pinnacle of the game. I wondered about it was golf. When that became an Olympic sport, you want a green jacket, win the Open, or win a gold medal. It's funny, isn't it? Because, you know, if you win the 100-metre gold, the Olympics, that's the pinnacle, isn't it? I don't think you get any higher.
You certainly make a good point. All I can go on is how the women and how they felt being in the Commonwealth Games. I remember speaking to Alana King, the Australian leg spinner, and she said, you know, when they were getting presented the medal, she felt like she was an Australian swimmer. You know, for people that follow the Olympics and Commonwealth Games, you watch on TV all of these wonderful athletes, and they get the recognition, and that medal presentation is really special. And those players certainly felt that. New Zealand, they came third, so they got the bronze medal. It's something we don't celebrate in cricket, is the team that comes third in a global event. Now I know one thing, Susie Bates from the New Zealand side has actually already participated in the Olympics, Beijing Olympics, as a basketballer, and she tells wonderful stories of going into the mess hall where all of the athletes eat, and literally she really getting to know all of the athletes and kind of pick out all the information of what makes them unique and so successful.
Delay is just the line of a couple of the fielders the out. 3 from the over, 143 for 1.
चलो आ जाओ
हजारों का खर्चा बचा सकता है लाइफ बॉय। बीमारी की असल वजह है जरासीम, जिनसे लाइफ बॉय थे 100% यकीनी हिफाजत, बड़ी बचत।
तमाशा ऐप डाउनलोड करो और वर्ल्ड कप लाइव स्ट्रीम करो बिल्कुल फ्री और लगातार डेटा वीकली ऑफर सब्सक्राइब करके पाओ डेटा सिर्फ 500 रुपए के नोट में। एक्स्ट्रा पाउडर के साथ ज्यादा पाउडर ज्यादा बचत।
I did the pre-match interview with Woody before the warm-up, and I asked him, are you very keen on batting? And he said, look, if they're not going to be batting, then England is in trouble. And first game he did ended up batting.
He did, and there was a little cameo between him and Ali Rashid. They got England to where they were, and they felt that would be reasonably competitive as it was. Absolutely brilliant. You pointed out the condition play changed a little bit. Chase will nonetheless take up away from those 2 left hands. Stunning. Shocked the world champions. Should only be a single.
Johnny Bairstow, against the left-handers and off-spinners, he tends to really open up all of his stumps. So especially Shakib Al Hassan needed to bowl a lot straighter. Almost that off-stump line is too easy for him, and you can see that he's been able to hit a number of boundaries, but the wicket delivery was a lot straighter.
Any operator should keep up the sand. We've known that for years. We've got a bit stuck against sand now in the first game. Very good from Chateau, an extra cover.
Random time.
Was the man to take the only wicket that was fallen with Johnny Bairstow. Visitor is okay and will continue. I like that short bird coming up inside, it's just like a catcher. If you stop in that position, it's always going to hit straight at you, so why not take 5 or 6 paces forward, buy a ticket, so you can get a catch. Lead the way leg side. Doesn't find the gap or necessarily the middle of the bat.
It's interesting you say that, because as a keeper, I've always felt that if you're going to have short term, I'd much rather have him as a catching position. But a lot of the fast bowlers have the psychological pass. As soon as the short term and all the is up, they think different. They use the catching on the line. They actually don't use as catchers. They don't mind the 30 yards, but the moment they come in a little further, they get very sensitive about it.
Gully is a little bit closer now to the root. But how many times, unless it's right at the yard either side, it just goes too quickly, so why not have him as an extra catcher?
Also, you could get the odd drive that comes at you as a catch as well. You can see what Mustafizur is trying to do here. For the left-hander, David Malan, he isn't giving it any way. Whereas for the right-hander, because he has a 6-3 field, more men on the offside, he's going across him a lot more. Going outside off stump.
Just have to check his shot there, Joey. Shake it up for a pink colour drive.
The sense that the change of speeds, the first 3 deliveries just over 130 kilometres an hour, that was, he wanted to bowl it a little bit slow, he wanted to cover. Wasn't that far off. Yeah, disappointed that it didn't actually work out in his favour. To keep England under 300.
Good anticipation to not to end the 25th quarter.
तमाशा ऐप डाउनलोड करो और वर्ल्ड कप लाइव स्ट्रीम करो बिल्कुल फ्री और लगातार देखा
place this, Woody.
50 for 1, 150 comes up my first time here. Absolutely wonderful. What a spot.
I get the feeling he's going to target the boundary on the leg side.
He'll try and go offside and he just skews it past point. He does play the slot sweep well.
Milan has got a boundary for 20 goals now. This matchup is good because pitch is slow and he's moving stump to stump, so he's going to take a risk here to win a boundary. He's looking for that leg side.
Does it bring about? You know it doesn't. It's fully committed fielding and it has stopped the ball. Has he damaged himself? He's okay on this tricky outfield. Brave.
There in the deep, he committed to excellent, but so was this as Superman dive, perfect. A good piece of the ball on his hand as well. Just what Bangladesh need, a little bit of lift in the field as well.
155 for 1.
मैच कैसे देखेंगे
Why is on captain Michael Ford? सर्फ एक्सेल का नया अलग अंदाज ये जिद्दी रात निकाले पर इनके सॉफ्ट पर्ल्स रखे कपड़े नर्म मुलायम सर्फ एक्सेल 90% कपड़े पर नर्म
55 for 1 off 26, and you think of the firepower still to come. Plenty of action is going to be witnessed by these spectators in Dharamshala today. But the action does not stop. Later today, Pakistan will take on Sri Lanka. That should be a fascinating encounter as well. Pakistan coming for victory. Sri Lanka lost their first outing to South Africa. And be looking to turn things around. Points tables, there's New Zealand sitting pretty, 2 matches, 2 wins for them, 1 apiece for South Africa, Pakistan and Bangladesh. England at the bottom, and they'll be hoping to turn that around today. Net run rate, obviously a big factor in where they sit at the moment. Mr. Reserve will continue north for 33 for him so far. Where can Bangladesh find this breakthrough? Big variation. That's the back of the hand slow from Mr. Vizu. About his ability to go off the orthodox where he cuts, drops it almost like left arm spinner, but that's one he's added to his repertoire.
Yeah, and with that supple wrist, not so easy to pick up, particularly if you're facing it the first time. The batters, experienced ones, know what to look for.
Such a good pitch to bat on. It's not easy for the bowlers. There's initially there was some movement for the seamers. It's a massive river runs through Charlotte. Some windy roads, we can attest to that. Our hotel's pretty high up on that mountain. And we have to wind our way up there before we get to Fortescue. The delivery again, and Raid has come out a lot slower than a lot of his other deliveries.
The side, doesn't it? Perhaps be something that the batters would see quite early. Yeah, tough it is going up the windy roads and particularly if you're sitting on the wrong side of the car. Speaking for myself, I'm happy with heights as you go up the mountain. Cut into the mountain tailors. Probably there's this lovely ground.
Risky is Joe Root and very effective the whole way. The red shot comes in on its way. That's quality. We've seen Joe Root playing, but they're doing a lot of innovation. He played the reverse on the offside. This is a scooter. Bit of a movement, just making sure the ball doesn't get it right, and then it gets it in the front. Lovely touch.
You got that feeling that Giroud was starting to get a little bit antsy about it, maybe trying to put down the pedal just a touch. That's a good option. The angle from Mr. Bazoo.
That man understands that there's trouble on the way if this partnership isn't broken. The start has been so good for England, and they've continued to build. This 50 partnership is up 54 balls in. And with that shot, you expect the intent is to just up it a little bit more.
27. That will have 27 deliveries as well. Plenty of time being spent here with regards to the field. Mr. Bazoo cannot offer up any width whatsoever. No one behind square on the offside, so it needs to be straight deliveries, pace off. Pace-off delivery does well to get away with the top delivery team. 27, that 165 point.
आज का बड़ा चैलेंज कौन जाएगा करता कौन पाएगा एरियल जो कपड़ों की तह से निकाले चाय जैसे कड़कता सिर्फ एक लाइन में PSO Dealers पाकिस्तान का पहला प्रीमियम हेवी ड्यूटी डीजल इंजन ऑयल कि दुनिया चले
सर्फ एक्सेल का नया अलग अंदाज, ये जिद्दी दाग निकाले पर इनके सॉफ्ट पर्ल्स रखे कपड़े नर्म मुलायम। सर्फ एक्सेल, दागों पर साफ, कपड़े पर नर्म।
It's the one we could call Chucky Wilson. He's really good. Did a decent job against Johnny Bairstow at that moment. And besides that, having to cheer the centre upstairs, Malan was the one who was judged to not have made contact, and the ball hit his shoulder. Good decision. They really have dominated. Two good partnerships. That's beautifully played as well. We talked about Joe Root being invented. We saw the barrel and now a little bit of sweep.
He's a master. Comes to these sweeps and reverse sweeps. And you watch him, he watches so closely, right up until he gets just enough bat on it. He doesn't quite bounce as he expects there, but he's looking for that gap and picks it out with the edge of the bat.
6 for Joe Root, and those have come in his last 3 deliveries.
Once in a while they're also picking up the boundaries, so maybe we've got to think out of the box. Shakib was really good in the last match in terms of his captaincy.
From the outside, would you be better? They haven't really produced as many legs or wrist spinners as some of the other subcontinent teams around the world.
That has been a big disappointment for Bangladesh. You talk about subcontinent conditions, you expect mixed wrist spins coming out.
Could be close, maybe pitched outside. I don't know, I need to pick up the Husky was just watching to see whether they were going to send it upstairs or the decision was going to be made. In the air is making all the sounds of consultation blockers. Maybe talking about the fact that it hasn't changed when you go to a left-handed batter. Feet stay in the same position.
And he hits it.
That's beautifully played, but hasn't managed to get it past that short 45. So decent over this one. for Bangladesh. Only 3 from 187 for 1.
एक और कब जाए जवान दानेदार तमाशा ऐप डाउनलोड करो और वर्ल्ड कप लाइव स्ट्रीम करो बिल्कुल फ्री और लगातार डेटा के लिए वीवी दिनम ऑफर सब्सक्राइब करके पाओ 100 GB डेटा सिर्फ 500 रुपए के नोट में।
सर्फ एक्सेल का नया अलग अंदाज, ये जिद्दी दाग निकाले पर इनके सॉफ्ट पर्ल्स रखे कपड़े न
23, he's been in good touch. Just taking to his role at the top of the order.
Top player, so consistent.
Just the single, takes him to 96. Technically breaks sound, rock solid in defense, and hardly misses out a ball that needs to be treated. 300s and 450s, good striker, then smashing here.
And not flashy at all in the way that he accumulates his runs. So just goes about his business. And sometimes, for many, not noticeable. It's when you look through the numbers and you think, has he done that much damage?
Oh, that's a bit sloppy. Talked about the importance at this stage of just trying to string a few dot deliveries together, and the fact that it might create an opportunity. They can't afford misfields like that, Bangladesh. Slow through the air, 82 kilometers per hour. That's maybe what we haven't seen enough of from Bangladesh. Odd delivery, just to throw it out, try and change the pace and see if the slow delivery will grip the surface. Bring in Mahdi Hassan, who is in the attack. And just popping off here with Pamian Bangwa mentioning the name of Nasu Mohammed was the rest of the talks about too. And they'll get that comfy. So they'll take David Malone to 99. 31 overs is complete. Should be an opportunity for the players to have a quick refreshment.
Break is brought to you by Vital Tea, Vital Pure, Zindagi Jiyo.
सर्फ एक्सेल का नया अलग अंदाज, ये जिद्दी दाग निकाले पर इनके सॉफ्ट पर्ल्स रखे कपड़े नर्म और मुलायम। सर्फ एक्सेल, दागों पर साथ, कपड़े पर नर्म।
Number try conview. Dari on uniform या फिर zone. हर मोबाइल नेटवर्क का Jazz Cash है ना?
सर्फ एक्सेल का नया अलग अंदाज, ये जिद्दी दाग निकाले पर इनके सॉफ्ट पर्ल्स रखे कपड़े नर्म और मुलायम। सर्फ एक्सेल, दागों पर साथ, कपड़े पर नर्म।
Supply 15% extra powder के साथ. ज़्यादा powder, ज़्यादा बचत.
सर्फ एक्सेल का नया अलग अंदाज, ये जिद्दी दाग निकाले पर इनके सॉफ्ट पर्ल्स रखे कपड़े नर्म और मुलायम। सर्फ एक्सेल, दागों पर साथ, कपड़े पर नर्म।
that first, it has been a wonderful start for him. 193 for one roll, 31 overs. Let's take a look back and have a look at the early part of Jimmy Anderson's career. 2003. With the funky headed, at the 4 for 29 in spite of the captaincy of the England team at that stage.
I remember it being good captaincy of a youngster turning up on the scene, you know. And I say youngster, 20 years later, Jimmy's still going.
We don't go too much about Nasser Hussain's captaincy. We don't think anything good about himself.
I'm not getting involved in your juice, Matt. I'm just talking about what I remember. Just went on with the arm, as has happened with just about all the deliveries he's bowled in his 9 overs. Shakib Al-Hasan got rid of Johnny Bairstow after he got to a half century. Nothing else though, which is the problem. Staring down the barrel here with England at 193 times still to go.
Yeah, front of the seamers there was a little bit of movement and better dealt Bobby Green and Amos, LBW Shards, under the centre upstairs, and off the David Millan's shoulder. But since the spinners have been in operation, very little to work with. In fact, the only concern has been the delivery that's been sliding on and maybe staying down a little bit lower. Reed gets that one away, and this will bring David Millan on to strike. 1 run away from
the number of balls as well, 91, so is rollicking.
Straight away, no one expected. Get back for the second 100 against Bangladesh this year. And he's continued his rich form. He picked up 196 against New Zealand early in England. And then in smashing form, once again policing the groups with the bat. Seems that he's got so much time when he plays his shot.
Yeah, really good play. This partnership, 83 as a runner ball. Still a lot of time to bat. Once again for him. Continues to deliver, and yes, he can smile. Because it's a job being done particularly well.
I suppose the only thing that waits to be seen now is it a change of game plan? Being a bit more aggressive, knowing that there's so many wickets in the hut. Couldn't have asked for a better start. There is his wagon wheel, those sixes. A couple of deliveries were hooked on their way, the seamers. And he really has used some finesse as well. In between some wonderful stroke play. 192. 199.
सर्फ एक्सेल का नया अलग अंदाज, ये जिद्दी दाग निकाले पर इनके सॉफ्ट पल्स रखे कपड़े नरम और मुलायम। सर्फ एक्सेल दागों पर सख्त, कपड़ों पर नरम।
I don't know what you guys think, but obviously it's always been talked about after 30 overs you can double it. And I think from England's perspective, they would be hoping that they could. They would be basically 11 and over. They can close. The ball, as we've mentioned earlier, that's fly up here at Dharamshala. On a fine extra cover, but it's the inside edge that goes straight down the ground.